less than 24 hours, Barcelona is finally going to be returning after the international break and kick off the remainder of this season going up against Osasuna. Keep in mind that Barcelona have a huge task ahead. We do have so many games to play. It's super unfair, but to Hansi Flick, he has said that we're not going to be making excuses. Barcelona are going to get the job done. We're going to be talking about what Hansi Flick has said during the pre-match preview. Speak about who Barcelona should field in the 11 against Osasuna. This is where the real work needs to be done. Like, yes, it was so fun to see Barcelona prosper in August, September, October, November, December, January, February. It was a lot of fun. We saw so many goals from Raphinha, assist from Lamine Yamal, goals from Lewandowski, all of these playmaking abilities from Pedri. But this is where everything does count. This is where you actually have to show not only can you be good, but do you have longevity? Can you actually show that you are one of the best in high-stake moments? Because in these next couple of games, we have it in our hands. We do have to defeat Atletico Madrid to go to the next round and to go for the Copa del Rey. We have to defeat Borussia Dortmund to eventually face either Inter Milan or Bayern and go further into the Champions League. We have to maintain our position in first place in La Liga. These next 7 games is just so insane that now the real test is here. I'm telling you guys, the real test is here. Any failures, if we lose or tie in any of our upcoming 7 to 8 matches, Barcelona might lose it all. And so look, Barcelona will continue their pursuit of the title when they take on Osasuna on Thursday. There is no other team that's going to be playing on Thursday. Every other club in the world is going to be getting some rest. Strange, right? How we are assigned to play on a Thursday where most of our players are not even available. So it's very strange, but we will be playing on Thursday as the only club playing football. Barcelona are currently level on 60 points with Real Madrid at the top of the standings, while Osasuna sit in 14th place. The reason why Barcelona are playing this early, by the way, is because unfortunately one of our first team doctors has passed away, leading to a very unfavorable rescheduling. So it does lead Barcelona to 9 matches in 28 days across La Liga, the Copa del Rey, and the Champions League. Hansi Flick had a few things to say about this schedule, and this is what he said. I can't change that. That's my personal opinion, but we're going to play. We're not making excuses. The team is ready, and we have to strive for the best performance. We're going for it. And then Hansi Flick spoke about the confidence that he does have in his squad, and he stated, the quality of the team is good. We can beat anyone, even if the players don't get the optimal rest. And so that's what I'm talking about, right? Like, that is what I want from Hansi Flick and what he expects from the players. This is not Real Madrid. This is not about our coach stating that we cannot play another game in less than 72 hours and give out all of these excuses. Of course, La Liga is going to give what Real Madrid find the most comfortable and give them the most favorable schedule. But with Barcelona, we understand that we have an enemy. We have 2 enemies, Real Madrid and La Liga. And at this point, because we cannot stop anything and we have no power outside of game arrangements, all Barcelona need to do is just say, we have no excuses to make. We're going to be getting the results. Our team is good enough and we're going to beat it. So that's what I'm talking about, right? That is my club. That is the club that I do recognize. Keep in mind that we are going to be having some injuries going through this game. Like, for example, Marc Asado is not going to be there. Marc Bernal, of course, is not going to be there, although he is recovering very soon. Same with Marc-Andre ter Stegen. He is expected to make his return in about 9 weeks. Andreas Christensen is still currently injured with a calf injury. Right now, in terms of who's doubtful, it could be Cubarsí and it could also be Inigo Martinez, but we'll see. As for Osasuna, Zaragoza has a hamstring injury and Lucas Toro is suspended. Going back to the players that are available but are too fatigued to play and will for sure not play, that is going to be Raphinha and Ronald Araujo. Hansi Flick also confirmed that because they have had such long trips to get over here, they will not be playing. And he stated they won't play or be in the team. They're out. The flight is long and it's not the most optimal situation. They have to train. And then we'll see on Sunday. But the team is fantastic and we have to fight for the 3 points. When we win and get 3 more points, it will be the best reaction we can give. So I do think that there needs to be some rotation. And I do want to speak about the starting 11 because the center back pairing that I do want to see, it is going to be Eric Garcia and Inigo Martinez. I understand that Cubarsí may be fit, he may be ready, but I do not want to take any risk. I want to see Eric Garcia at the back. I did say before that Eric Garcia should be in the double pivot position with Pedri, but now seeing the current status of this squad and knowing that there is other upcoming real challenging matches, Eric Garcia should be at the back with Inigo Martinez, with Jules Koundé to start on the right back position and Alejandro Balde on the left back position. Szczesny is going to be in the goalkeeper position. As for the midfield, I don't think Frenkie is going to be starting. Frenkie did play over 100 minutes for the Netherlands. Pedri had a lighter on that game, so I do think that if we were to switch out Frenkie de Jong, it should be Gavi. Gavi and Pedri in the double pivot position with Dani Olmo in the number 10 role, because Dani Olmo had a very similar situation to Pedri, right? They were put into the match very late in the game. As for my 4 attackers, I'm going to say that Fermin Lopez should be starting on the left wing position. And I say that because Fermin Lopez is our only option. Ansu Fati is still not trusted, even though it would be nice to hear that Ansu Fati is going to be getting some minutes. It's not going to happen. Fermin Lopez is going to be starting. Yes, he's not the most ideal. Yes, we have seen him play on the left flank before. He is not the best. He is much more as a 10, but Olmo does take that spot, and Fermin Lopez should go on the left with Lamine Yamal on the right side. As for our striker, Lewandowski has to have his minutes managed. I honestly think that Ferran Torres should be the ideal replacement, and it's not even hard to say that now because Ferran Torres is very efficient. He scores goals. He's a much better player under Hansi Flick, and so I am not afraid to field an 11 that contains Ferran, Fermin, Olmo, and Lamine Yamal. They can really get the job done. Hansi Flick also stated, "I have spoken to the rest of the staff and the physios, and we have talked about what we can do to help the players recover better. They have told me they're fit and fine. Playing every 3 days is not a big deal for them, and I believe them. And that is why players like Jules Koundé, Lamine Yamal, even though yes, they went through so many games, they're going to be there. And so let's do it, right? Barcelona must secure the 3 points to take over Real Madrid. Fatigue is going to be a concern, but that is why rotation is very important. I really do hope, and I hope that this ends up happening because it is the most ideal, that Barcelona end up trashing Osasuna early in the game, maybe by the 60th minute to go up by 4 goals. That would be ideal because then we could rotate even more. And most importantly, let's make sure that nobody gets injured in this game. And let me say this last thing, right? I know this is going to sound crazy. You guys are going to be like, what the hell, bro? Like, why are you even saying things like this? But I'm not even going to lie. I would just cancel this game. I would give Osasuna the 3 points and for Barcelona to gain no points, because that is just how much I don't want to see Barcelona play on Thursday, because we have a game on Sunday and then we have to defend ourselves against Atletico Madrid, and it's 4-4 going into the second leg. Like, oh my god, dude, like, yes, I would forfeit this game against Osasuna, give up the 3 points and find the 3 points somewhere else. But obviously, you know, that's not going to happen, right? Barcelona need to complete all games, and that is how I'm going to be ending this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.